So I've been spending quite a bit of time today, probably more than I should have, looking at what they call react videos. People who dedicate their whole YouTube channel to reacting to things that are happening in society, from someone's music video to some event that just happened to just anything, some stupid meme. They react, and they get requests from their fans to react to something. And I've been noticing an absolute shit ton of react videos on this Oliver Anthony song, Rich Men North of Richmond. Nose of itching. Dang, Joe Dirt. And I'm watching them react. One lady, a couple people cried. Dude cried, chick cried, when they hear it. I mean, and you'll see some people who get it right away. As soon as he opens his mouth and sings, first few words, you just watch their face like, okay, what's happening here? But there's that one line in the song about, I wish politicians would look out for minors, not just minors on an island somewhere. And we all know on this channel what he means by minors on an island somewhere. How about Jeffrey Epstein and such? And I wasn't looking for this, but I noticed it. So that made me want to watch another one, and another one, and another one. And I noticed call it a pattern, if you will. Not on all of them, but God, most of them. And I watched a crap ton of them today. When he gets to that line and says it, you can see it in their reaction or their facial expression if they're trying to kind of stay cool about it, or an uncomfortable look on their face when everybody that's reacting to this, doing these reaction videos to this song, knows exactly what that means. And it's visibly affecting most of them. So I thought to myself, these people, look at the, talk about my forehead, Jiminy Christmas. Dang. How can you even focus on me with that going on? That big old bright light on my forehead shining off of there. These channels are not Realist News, JSNIP4, covering the stuff that I've covered. And again, I've laid way off on this new channel after my other channel got terminated and everything. I backed off a lot. Used to do videos, 2, 3, whatever videos a day covering shit. And now with everything going on, oh my God, I could spend all day nonstop doing videos if I wanted and not talk about the same thing even. But that's my channel. I'm not a react channel. These guys are not political people per se, or conspiracy theorists like some of us who become conspiracy factualists later. If these people know all about Jeffrey Epstein and Epstein Island and minors on islands, that's a lot of people that you wouldn't think may have known about it. Mainstream media covering it up, it's a non-issue, move along, nothing. But this tells me just the opposite has been occurring. That a whole lot of people know about Epstein Island and a whole lot of people care about it. And Evelyn's like, well, I wonder what some liberals think about that, about the video. And I go, I've been kind of looking. Can I search a certain way on YouTube to find a reaction video that wasn't real happy with this guy? They don't exist. There's one guy, black liberal, responds or reacts to Oliver Anthony, whatever. And I watched it and I'm listening to him and I go, this guy doesn't really, he doesn't strike me as a liberal for off the bat with some of the stuff he was saying. But nonetheless, he says, that was the title of his video, unless he's messing with people, but I can't find anybody on the left. Certainly there's leftists on YouTube. I mean, right? It's not all right people, and you can't find one of them. I can't anyways. And I've been spending I've been spending my days looking up reaction videos. It's a damn shame. It's not a damn shame because I can't find any. I can't find any against this guy. Or you should have went to college. You went to college. You don't have to work overtime. Oh wait a minute. I got into college and I'm working in a job without anything to do with my degree. Or I am working in the industry. I got my degree and it's still paying back the effing giant college loan. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I don't have anything saved up anyways. And I'm working overtime to make up the difference. That's the story of most everybody. So this is an issue, not just the island thing. Working overtime, his whole message. Them creepy, rotten bastards in Washington, D.C. is the stemming of all of our problems. That's where all of our problems stem from. So this is an issue, all of what he talked about, that both sides can get behind. But remember, Q told us there'll be something that comes up that will unite both sides. There will be no left or right. And by the way, I don't think it's necessarily everything in his video, his words, his lyrics. I think it's one thing specifically that will unite both left and right. And that's the thing about the miners on the islands. When more of that comes out, and it's going to, that will unite everybody against these effing filthy criminals. So anyways, the point of this video was how many people I watched when that line came through. What do they do? Now that I see people noticing their interesting reactions on that specific part, I want to see who else is doing it. So I'm just watching the next one, hey, recommend this one, next one. These are all, there's black people that are like rap type of people reacting to rap videos. And we don't do country, but we're going to listen to it. And they're like, a bunch of them got stank face going up. They can't believe what they're hearing. Again, sometimes you get hit with the truth. You don't have to study it, think about it. Let me go research that. You get hit with it punches you in your effing mouth. And you just, oh my God, that's the truth. Oh my God, he's speaking so much truth, I can't even take it. He comes right off the bat. As soon as he starts singing, it just instantly punches you in your mouth with his lyrics. And it doesn't stop. And it's not that long of a song. It just gets better. And then he brings the line in about the miners on islands. Oh my God. This is like, I think Matt Walsh called it, the protest song of like the decade or of our time right now. This is the protest song. Everybody can feel this. Everybody has worked a shitty job. And by the way, it may not be shitty in respects to it. It was actually a decent job. I enjoyed what I did. It's fine. It just paid crap. And you work your way up, you try things. And I'm like, I'm not going to college. I'm not getting this big debt. I'm going to learn IT stuff that I need to get an entry-level job. And while I'm working there, I will continue looking for other jobs that might be just a step higher, which comes a step higher pay, and keep going. And I went from that job, worked there for a little bit, went to another one, and meanwhile, I'm putting all this stuff on my resume. And then I finally landed my last IT job, and I was there for like at least 12 years or so. And I developed a big CRM application for them. I went out of my way. I wasn't one of these 5'3", 300 pounds welfare people. No. Let me look around this business and see how can I improve this place. Let me help out. Oh my God, you guys don't have any kind of real system in place. You guys are printing out stuff, bringing it back there. They print something else out, bring it to another department. Why don't you guys you don't have a system that talks? Okay, let me see what I can do. And I wasn't a programmer, database guy. And I said, you know what? I'm back here doing IT, which I'm not doing hardly anything because everything's running great, And I started learning how to code, learning about databases and stuff, and built an application, did a little bit of testing on it. They liked it. Let's keep going. We kept going. It got bigger and bigger year after year after year. That was 2008. I started that. And by the time I left, in I guess January 2020, I think is when I ultimately quit. Um, it was, I mean, constant updates. Hey, can you make it do this? Can you add that? You know, that was like part of the IT job at that point. But I did get paid for my services and skills. But prior to that, the rest of my life previous, same story. Working for crap. You just get ahead. Oh, car broke down. Oh, no. Just get ahead. Oh, crap, my kid needs a tooth fixed or whatever. And, you know, I can totally relate. You know, you see how these people live on these Indian reservations, Fred and them. You know, he shared stories and things with me. And not to mention, you could actually go to YouTube and do a little research on Indian, what happens on the res. And the crime there can be worse. Matter of fact, a lot of times is worse than elsewhere. Trafficking, drugs, all of it's all there. The women trafficking stuff. I mean, we got a lot of cleaning up to do on this planet. And again, I've got a lot of faith that Trump is the man. He will fix it. And it's coming soon. I've given you plenty of things from Entheos, this and that, and as they come along, I'll keep feeding them to you. But I'd like to hang out with old Anthony. His name's Chris Anthony something, I think. Hang out. Let's go fly, son. Let's go do something. Whatever you want. Just those, what he's done by that song. Infiltrating the minds of millions and millions. It's going across overseas. I mean, there's people everywhere reacting videos from everywhere about this guy and his song. It's the perfect song for right freaking now. It's incredible. So, hang in there, people.